Hello everybody, I hope you had a really good Dragonflight launch. I sure did. I played way too much, slept way too little, and yeah, gonna have to take it a little bit easier this week to not exhaust myself completely, because next week we have Mythic Plus. So that's gonna be quite a few hours spent doing Mythic Plus, I bet, for me this next week. Mythic Plus, as many of you probably know, it's my favorite type of content in this game. So this week is a great week to, do whatever you feel like. Because there's not too much power you can get here before Mythic Plus comes out. But if you want to maximize your character this week, I have a couple of tips that I want to share with you. And some of them are a bit time sensitive. Because you might screw yourself up if you do them too quickly. Or before a certain eye level bracket. Or before you hit a certain threshold. So the first tip I want to share with you is that if you do your Mythic Zeros this week, which you should really try to do an armor stack. So being able to, trade the duplicates that you're getting to your friends, which might be, a 40, 50 eye level upgrade for your friends, it feels a lot better than having to vendor it because they are of the wrong armor class. And the same for them, when they get an item that they don't really care about, it might be, a super good item upgrade for you. So trying to put in that effort and make an armor stack for you is probably the best thing that you can do this week currently. I did it yesterday with a plate armor stack with some people from the guild and or the community, and it turned out great. Everybody just got a ton of upgrades. Everybody was super happy to give stuff away, and yeah, everybody got so much power out of stacking those 5 plate characters in one round of Mythic Zeros. We did all of them in 5 hours or something. But yeah, that is if you're gonna take one tip away from this video, that is absolutely it. I have a couple of more tips though. So if you did a lot of questing while leveling up or something like that, you're probably around Maruk level 9, 10. And if you get to 11, which is honestly very easy to do, you can buy a pair of 376 boots. So this is the lowest renown level that I found to be able to sell, higher item level items. But all the renowned factions have them. So if you have been farming, Wrathion, for example, or those reputations, they also have some really high level stuff. I think those are 385, 89 even. So yeah, if you have them already, or if it's something that you want to work on this week, it's a great thing to do. So look through what you have and where your renown is. And if you're very close to 11, so if you're 9 or 10 or something, there is a hidden world quest that will also end up, while you unlock it, give you half a renown worth of rep with a faction. So here at Marukai, to the west of Marukai, so, the town, you have this Field of Ferocity. So this is a callback to the Ring of Blood from Nagrand in Burning Crusade. It's an arena type of questline that you have to fight 5 mini-bosses that I would say if you don't have a tank, you probably need to be at 2-3 people. If you're a tank, you can solo it. They don't hit too hard on a tank, fortunately. But if you do this questline, you will unlock this world quest that's giving you a Titan training matrix level 3 for me right now. And the reason it's 3 is because I lack half an eye level to get to 72, where I hear that this unlocks into a Titan training matrix level 4. And that is one of the best items that you can currently get. Because a level 4 Titan training matrix means that you can find a crafter, take a very inexpensive items. So for example, these strength agility knuckles here, this fist weapon, these cost 400, 300 gold to make. You slap in this Titan training matrix, making them harder to craft. So you need to find a crafter that is very good at making the type of item that you're looking for. But it shouldn't be too bad, to be honest. And very easily you can get a 379 to 382. 82 is the maximum level you can get from it. But I paid a crafter 1,000 gold. He didn't ask for anything. And I got a 382 weapon here for 1,500 gold total. I can basically jump off this rock and get 1,500 gold falling down. It's so cheap. So that is something that I would highly recommend that you do. However, this world quest is timing out on Saturday, 5 p.m. Central European time. So you want to hit that eye level cap of 372 before that, or you might as well just do it, on get a rank 3 Titan training matrix or something, right? But there is another world quest that is behaving even more oddly, and that is down here in the Azure span. So to the left here, you have this attacking the Brackenhide questline. And as you can see, this is currently giving me a 379 item. And this is something that I found out, and I feel 99% confident this is how it works. Because I looked at 4 different characters and they all confirm this theory. But this questline, when I logged into my Paladin today, my Paladin was a bit lower eye level. Like I was maybe, 1.5 to 2 item levels lower when I logged in today. And this didn't give this helmet. It didn't give a helmet at all. It gave me Primal Chaos. However, on my Druid, that is equally geared to my Paladin, it gives a helmet. On a couple of other characters I looked at, so that have been, below 370, it's giving Primal Chaos, which is not even a gear item. So somewhere around 370 plus minus half an eye level, somewhere around there, this transformed into Primal Chaos into a helmet instead. And this is a 379 helmet, if this is a bit small for you to see on YouTube. So that is actually kind of a really nice upgrade if you can get to that eye level first. So the breakpoint you really seem to be going for today is around 370, 372 to make this world quest as good for you as possible. And that are all the main tips that I have for you for like what to do now straight after reset. There are a couple of other things that we can just point out in case you have missed them. So every couple of hours down here in Oniri Springs, there starts an event called the Trial of Water. And that one will drop you an item that is based around your currently, like what best you have in your bags. So that is something that you want to do weekly. You have another one called Trial of the Elements that's somewhere down here in the Chromie Bronze Dragon time zone. I'm not exactly sure where it's located. It's somewhere around here. Also spawns on about a bi-hourly, is that how you say it? Bi-hourly timer. And the order you want to do stuff in this week is basically do your Mythic Zeros because they're going to give you the biggest quick upgrade that you can. Then I would personally go and do these trial events. Then I would do the Siege of Dragonbane, Citadel or Keep. Then I would do the cooking event. So that is the order of priority I would do stuff in because these can give you some really nice sweet loot. Up here in the Siege of Dragonbane or Obsidian Citadel area, here are currently like they're always going on, some sort of siege event. Even when the siege is not up, and the rares in this area will drop you some pretty sweet loot once per day that is dependent on your eye level. So that's why you also wait until you have increased your eye level to above 370, somewhere around there, to maximize the amount of eye levels that you can get from these. And that's where I picked up this 76 ring, for example. So it dropped for an extra 3-4 item levels for me, depending on where I were. But yeah. I hope this helped you out in some way, and I hope you all have a good week and see you next weekend.